you laid out 4,000 men that were murdered. You an Egyptian, man. But what Paul say?
But Paul said,
I
am a man which am a Jew of Tarsus.
Oh, he said, I am a man which am a Jew. Oh, what is a Jew? Ain't that from the tribe of Judah?
Judah.
Ain't that an Israelite?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and read. So this Jew, Paul, was black then, wasn't he? Mistaken for an Egyptian. Go ahead and read that verse 39 over.
But Paul said, I am a man which am a Jew of Tarsus, a city in Cilicia, a citizen of no mean city, and I beseech thee, suffer me to speak unto the people. And when he had given him license, Paul stood on the stairs and beckoned with the hand unto the people. And when there was made a great silence, he spake unto them in the Hebrew tongue, saying.
Now we know he was Hebrew. Not only he started speaking to them in Hebrew. Let's go look at somebody else real quick, because we ain't got but a few more. Job 30 and 30. Job 30 and 30. So, just like the Ethiopian didn't change his skin, the Israelite didn't change his skin, neither did he. Job 30 and 30. But I'm going to show you something else in a minute, though. Job 30 and 30. Everybody got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and read it.
My skin is black upon me.
We don't have to read no more, do we? This Job talking right here. He said, my skin is black upon me. Now that's plain as day there, ain't it? You can't get no simpler than that. He said, this Job now. And Job is an Israelite. He is an Israelite. He said, my skin is black upon me. Go ahead.
And my bones are burned with heat.
And my bones are burned with heat. Let's go to Lamentations, the 4th chapter. Lamentations 4. Lamentations right after Jeremiah. Lamentations 4. Lamentations, the 4th chapter, and we're going to pick it up at verse 7. Lamentations 4 and 7. Lamentations 4 and 7. Go ahead and read it.
Her Nazarites were purer than snow. They were whiter than milk.
Go ahead.
They were more ruddy in the body than rubies. Their polishing was of sapphire. Their visage is blacker than a coal.
Their what?
Visage.
Their visage is blacker than a coal. Go ahead and finish that.
They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bone. It is withered. It is become like a stick.
He said their visage is blacker than a coal. What is a visage?
Face. Visage. The face or facial expression of a person.
Oh, the face or the facial expression of a person. So he said their visage, their face, were blacker than a coal.
Yes, sir.
Now that's pretty black there, ain't it? Because when Israel, they get sick, we get darker. Black people get sick, we get darker, don't we?
Yes, sir.
So they must have really been sick when their face was blacker than a coal. You know how we say sometimes, man, he was blue black. That means he was black. I mean, that's just something among us that we say. Just to identify somebody, we want to say, well, man, he was dark-skinned. Yeah, he was dark-skinned. Well, how dark was he? Was blue-black. Okay, well, now I know he was real dark. Now, don't. Say, their face, visage were blacker than the coal. Their face was blacker than the coal. Let's go to Acts 13 and 1. Acts 13 and 1. We read this before. We're going to read it again real quick, though. Acts 13 and 1. Acts 13 and 1. When you get it, we got one more after this. Acts 13 and 1. Go ahead and read it.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger.
That was called what?
Niger.
Niger. What does Niger mean? Black. So Israel didn't change colors in the 1st century, did they? And I'm going to show you Israel still haven't changed colors in our next lesson. Let's go to the next scripture. Let's go to Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter. Zephaniah 3. Zephaniah 3, and we're going to pick it up at verse 10. Zephaniah 3 and 10. Now look at this. Zephaniah 3 and 10. You got that? Yeah. You need a copy of it. There you go. Zephaniah 3 and 10. Everybody got it? All right, go ahead.
From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my suppliants.
He said, from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my suppliants,
Even the daughter of my dispersed shall bring mine offering.
Even the daughter of my dispersed shall bring mine offering. Now, he said, from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. We know Ethiopia, them black people don't we? Now let me show you these people right here. This is in the 80s. Hold that up. He said, the daughters of my dispersed. Look at the daughter of his dispersed. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my suppliers, even the daughters of my dispersed shall bring mine offering. See what color the daughter of his dispersed is? She is a black girl, right? With a baby on her back, right? That's the daughter of his dispersed. These people are from Ethiopia, came from Ethiopia and went to Jerusalem in the 80s. Now look at what one of the men said. No, just read that.
It destroyed my faith. He says we were Jews for 3,000 years.
Ooh, wait a minute now. This man, he's the one who get to take it over there in the 80s from Ethiopia, called the Philosophians, from the tribe of Dan. They the ones that was taking over there. We are the world, we are the children, taking over to Jerusalem. He said, it destroyed my faith. We have been Jews for how long? 3,000 years. That would put them 1,000 years before Christ. And they got records going back 3,000 years, 1,000 years before Christ. Because Christ like almost 2,000 years ago now, right? These people say we got records going back for 3,000 years, 1,000 years before Christ. We've been Jews for 3,000 years. Go ahead.
That's why I came here.
That's why I came here. Here where? To Jerusalem or to Israel. Go ahead.
This country has been in existence for 50 years.
He talking about Israel because, it became a state in like 1949. It became a state or a country again in 1949. They're supposed to be the real Israelites or the real Jews. He said this country been in existence for 50 years. I've been a Jew for 3,000 years. Read that over. Read it over.
It's destroyed my faith, he says. We were Jews for 3,000 years. That's why I came here. This country has been in existence for 50 years. How do they have the right to decide who is Jewish? To say that only whites are Jews?
He said, how do they have the right to say only whites are Jews when we've been Jews for 3,000 years and y'all only been in existence for 50? He got a good point, don't he? Look to me. And then too, how you got one Jew black and the other Jew white? I'm going to show you what's going on right here. And we're going to leave this right here. We're going to leave this right here. So I thank everybody for coming out, and I thank everybody for tuning in. Now we had a reading of our announcement.
All right, grace and peace to our brothers and sisters here at the Israel's Church of the Living God. This is your first visit. We hope you come back and worship with us again next Sabbath. There's no eating and drinking in the sanctuary with the exception for water. Brothers and sisters, please adhere to the dress code of Israel's Church of the Living God. Brothers, please remove any head covering upon entering the building. Do not wear sleeveless shirts, fleece jogging pants, shorts, tight-fitting pants, or any other revealing attire. Sisters, you must have a head covering. This is required. Hat, scarf, etc. Do not wear shorts, skirts, midriffs, or see-through blouses, mini dresses, mini skirts, halter tops of any kind, revealing splits, tight-fitting, cleavage revealing attire, modest apparel only. We have Bibles and scarves available for visitors. If you use a Bible scarf that belongs to Israel's Church of the Living God, please return it prior to leaving. If you live in the Lake County, Illinois area, please watch our television program, The Word for Life, every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Comcast Channel 17. In an effort to expand the church ministry, we have started a building fund. You can make your secure payments online using our PayPal account at www.israelschurchoftlg.org. Or you can send your donation to the attention of ICOTLG at P.O. Box 8933, Waukegan, Illinois 60079. We thank you for your past contribution and hope for your continued support. Free will donations are welcome and appreciated. Of course, we have the Black History Program coming up here February the 16th. This is next Sunday. We hope all that's able to come out and attend and help support us and enjoy the program that we're putting on. The admissions are free. Finally, brothers and sisters, please continue to pray for one another. These are today's announcements.
If you'd like to contact us here at Israel's Church of the Living God, you can give us a call at 847-636-4792. That's 847-636-4792. We'd like for you to follow us on our website,